In our community, first responders like firefighters, police officers, and paramedics encounter tough and dangerous situations.
They come across things that we would never want to see in our lifetime, and they work on those every single day. The people that were the first responders at the Murrah building or the more tornadoes, they see images and have to deal with things that most of us don't even want to be able to imagine.
Overseas, soldiers risk their lives defending and protecting the rights and privileges we have here in America. If and when they return home, some have suffered physical and psychological injuries. Their traumatic experiences lead to many of these young men and women taking their own lives.
The sad thing is that we're losing our military service members at a higher rate than the enemy's been able to take out our service members through suicide. And that's just tragic. We've got to be able to do a better job of getting these people some help.
Recent studies have shown that spending time outdoors and near water have a profound healing effect on those with psychological injuries. In some cases, being outdoors is more effective than medication.
A lot of them had time spent at Walter Reed or many of the other medical facilities as they were dealing with their wounds. And so they've had enough time in those type of environments, and they really want to have a chance to get back out and get away from all of that.
Partners for Heroes, a nonprofit organization based out of Tulsa, has a mission to help by providing a peaceful outdoor setting to our veterans and first responders. They work with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to find locations throughout the country. Typically, these sites involve the renovation of older, neglected lakeside structures with the help of volunteers and private funds. Their first project was a dilapidated Overlook at Skiatook Lake. Now they're interested in doing something similar with the Overlook at Arcadia Lake.
The actual structure that's there right now for the Overlook is something that is very iconic. So we're not going to be doing anything at all to change that original structure.
Instead, many amenities will be added to the proposed site, like a sitting area where visitors can peacefully view the lake. There will be grills and pathways that lead to a volleyball court and an area to play horseshoes. Visitors can also take advantage of the nearby hiking trails, along with other activities like fishing, archery, kayaking, and paddleboarding. Some visitors may only want to enjoy the soothing water feature at the location.
Water feature is something we have at every one of our projects, and the reason we do that is because studies have talked about just the sound of the running water is so calming, especially for people who have brain injuries or who have post-traumatic stress. It's a very calming sound for them.
The cost of the renovation is expected to be $85,000. Partners for Heroes relies on private funding and the work of many volunteers to create these environments for our heroes.
The great thing about this project is that people can help in so many different ways. It doesn't matter who you are in the community, there's going to be a way that you can help out. If you own a business that maybe provides construction or anything having to do with the building process, you can provide your goods and services through volunteer hours to help us get this project completed.
If you'd like to learn more or donate in any way, please visit partnersforheroes.org.
Our veterans have given life and limb for the freedoms that we have. 1% of the population takes care of those freedoms and fights for those freedoms for the other 99% of us. I think we can take a little bit of our time and a little bit of our money to be able to give back to these people.